What up, what up, what up? In these clips right here, we have another cover-up. That's right. That's right. Remember Signalgate? Those fucking idiots that said that they pretty much eliminated the Houthis? Yeah. The Houthis are running roughshod in the Red Sea. That's right. That's right. They just they took another cargo ship and blew it out of the water. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. According to these people in Congress, right? They spent nearly $1 billion on that Signalgate disaster. And they have resolved nothing because there is no commercial shipping going on there now. What did they resolve? And you have Stinky saying, yeah, oh no, we put a hurt on them. Must have not have hurt them too bad. Yeah. And also it turns out that in Qatar, right, when Iran attacked them, yeah, one of those missiles hit the target. It blew up their, you know what it did? It blew up, their infrastructure for communication. It did. It did. And Stinky saying, oh, it's amazing. You see how they fired 14 missiles because they asked permission to, and I let them. Fortunately, that's a lie. That's a lie. But imagine, listen to what he's saying. Listen to what he's saying. They called me and asked me for permission to fire rockets at our base. And he said, yeah. Thank God that that's a fucking lie. But now, with that incompetence, knowing that level of incompetence, do you want to send your kid to fight for this country with that guy in charge? Hell, now they're dismantling the State Department. Are you kidding me? And you're telling me that guy's not a Russian asset? I mean, think about it. Think about it. And, just think about it. He has, as the person hiring in the White House, a fucking Russian, okay? Yeah, that's right. So, just watch these clips and see how they're just covering up one fuck up after another, besides the fact that he's a pedo, right? And they're trying to cover that up. They let leak this, the fact that, Iran did hit our base, right? Just so people will stop talking about the fact that he's a pedo. Look how desperate these people are. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe, right? And remember, if you want some cool gear, go to mockingmagamorons.com and show your disdain for this prick, okay? All right, so check this out. We're going to go into this and just see how catastrophic this asshole can be. Check it out. Roll it. Yeah, see that bubble right there? See that bubble right there? That is the before of our base. And this is the after. Not only is this complete gibberish, right? It's a fucking lie, okay? And Keg Breath is over here. Yeah, he's fucking lying. Listen to this goddamn gibberish. What the fuck is that shit on your face, Stinky Stanwyck?
We were at the end when missiles were shot, and every single missile was shot out of the air. It was pretty amazing.
We were at the end, and every missile was shot out of the air. Put a pin in that.
And that was sort of the end, and they told us they were coming and where they...
Okay, so they were going to attack you, and they told you that they were coming.
And what time they were coming, and they said, if you'd like to have a different time, we'll do that. And that's respect when they do that. I appreciate
it. This motherfucker needs a drink. This is complete gibberish, and it's a fucking lie.
That they did that. There was no surprise. We got the soldiers out of the base in Qatar.
No, you didn't. That's a lie. That's a lie.
But they knew they were coming. 14 missiles were coming.
If you don't think that string of English words made any sense, you are correct. It did not.
Yeah. See that bubble right there? See that bubble right there? That is the before of our base. And this is the after. Stinky, you lying to these fucking crackers again?
And you saw that just the other day where the missiles are being shot down one after another. You know, they called me to tell me they have to take a shot at us. This was Iran, very respectful. I mean,
They didn't call you, you fucking idiot.
they respect us. Because we dropped 14 bombs, they said, we'd like to take 14 shots at you. I said, go ahead, I understand.
You fucking idiot. Do you listen to how fucking insane that is? You know, I know it didn't happen, but can you listen to how insane that is? Okay, fire 14 bombs at us. I'm good with that. You fucking moron.
They said, where they're doing, I said, good, we emptied out the fort. It was a beautiful military
You emptied out a fort. This is a moron.
base in Qatar who treated us really fantastically well. And they said, sir, 1 o'clock okay? I said, it was fine.
No, didn't happen. Didn't happen. That's a lie.
We could make it later. And we had nobody but 4 gunners. We had 4, they call them gunners, and they shoot the Patriots, they shoot the missiles up.
Yeah. See that bubble right there? See that bubble right there? That is the before of our base. And this is the after. See that bubble right there? No, of course. Listen to this senile shit for brains.
Missiles were shot at us the other day. And they were very nice. They gave us warning. They said, we're going to shoot them. Is 1 o'clock okay?
Listen to how fucking retarded this sounds. Listen to how retarded this sounds.
I said, it's fine. And everybody was emptied off the base, so they couldn't get hurt except for the gunners. They call them the gunners.
Well, you ever thought, what if they happened to hit the gunners? You ever thought of that? You fucking
Liar.
You're a fucking liar! Shut up! Never said a liar!
Don't lie around now.
You lie! You're a liar!
Whatever.
listen to this fucking liar.
A good outcome with the Houthis.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You had fucking two fucking multi-billion-dollar fucking airplanes fall off the side of a ship. We lost 7 Reaper drones. And still, those motherfuckers are still terrorizing that area.
And we honor their word. I mean, they made
You honor their word. Put a pin in that.
a commitment. And we dealt with other countries that were close to them and their surrogates. And we honor all of their words. And we'll see what happens. But I think, you know, I believe that hopefully that's over with.
No, it's not. Nope.
And they'll leave the ships alone, you know?
No, they're not.
Leave those ships alone.
You fucking liar.
But so we do. We take their word
You incompetent sack of dementia.
for it. It was, you know, we hit them very hard.
Yeah, right.
They had a great capacity to withstand punishment. They took tremendous punishment.
So? They're still fucking that place up.
And, you know, you could say there's a lot of bravery there. That it was
You fucking dementia-ridden moron. Open your fucking eyes, you piece of shit.
amazing what they took. But we honor their commitment and their word. They gave us their word that they wouldn't
And
be
this
shooting
motherfucker's, this is a mumbling, stumbling, demented sack of shit.
ships anymore, and we honor that.
What a babbling buffoon.
So you want to send your kids, right, to fight this idiot's war? You're in the army now. You're in the army now. You'll never get rich, you son of a bitch. You're in the army now. Listen to this. Those are fucking lies.
Has now had to confirm for the first time today since the attack occurred that at least one short medium-range ballistic missile fired by Iran was able to evade air defenses and impact the Al Udeid air base in Qatar during the Iranian attack against the base on June 23rd. In a statement to Air and Space Forces magazine, Pentagon chief spokesman Sean Parnell stated, one Iranian ballistic missile impacted Al Udeid air base on June 23rd, while the remainder of the missiles were intercepted by the U.S. and Qatari air defense systems. This report goes on to say, after he said that, it goes on to say, while not directly denying any impact, U.S. officials in the days and weeks after clearly attempted to downplay the Iranian attack, lightly in an effort to not disrupt the swift ceasefire. And this is where, no, because Donald Trump lies about everything. That's why the United States downplayed it, because the United States systems did not fully work as planned, and they should have been honest with the American people right away is what should.
Stefan remains unchanged. I mean, we believe, and certainly all of the intelligence that we've seen have led us to believe that those facilities especially have been completely obliterated.
Nope. No, they haven't.
And the interesting kind of side point about this, Tara, is that with all of the conversations that we've had since Operation Midnight Hammer with our allies all around the world, but certainly also in the region, they say a couple of things. They share our sentiments about, the degradation of...
No, they don't. They don't talk to you anymore. They don't share anything with you.
Iran's nuclear program and the fact that we have degraded their program by 1 to 2 years, at least the intel assessments inside the department assess that. And I think they're...
Intel assessments inside the department. Yeah. Uh-huh. You're full of shit. You can't keep your lies straight.
Intelligence shares that conclusion.
Just current assessments by this department think it's been degraded or delayed by 1 to 2 years?
I think we're thinking probably closer to 2 years. Like... their program by 2 years.
That lying bitch!
This is what happens, right? This is what happens when you piss people off like that, man. You know? Yeah. And you have no communication with anybody. Look.
4 crew members from another ship, the Eternity Sea, were killed, and 15 others are missing as well. Multiple ships, multiple deaths going on.
Listen to this senile shit for brains.
Missiles were shot at us the other day, and they were very nice. They gave us warning. They said, we're going to shoot them. Is 1 o'clock okay?
Listen to how fucking retarded this sounds. Listen to how retarded this sounds.
They said, it's fine. And everybody was emptied off the base, so they couldn't get hurt except for the gunners. They call them the gunners.
Well, you ever thought, what if they happened to hit the gunners? You ever thought of that? You fucking idiot?
So here's how...
Meanwhile, in the past 2 days, Yemen's Houthis have released a video of a second attack that ended with a commercial ship sinking in the Red Sea. At least 4 crew members were killed and 15 others missing. See, these incompetent fuckers, all this guy does is talk shit. I'm telling you, all he does is talk shit. He's a fucking liar. He put a fucking drunk in front of this thing. Are you kidding me?
What a babbling buffoon.
Houthi operation. About how much money did it cost? How much money did you spend on missiles shooting at the Houthis?
Well, you'd have to compare that with what it cost.
I'm just asking how much did it cost?
Divert our shipping lanes around.
I'm told it's several $100 million, maybe close to $1 billion. How many U.S. flagged commercial ships have transited the Red Sea since your so-called successful operation?
0!
Well, thankfully, unlike the previous administration,
The answer is 0.
military vessels transit.
No, I didn't ask about military vessels. I
which
asked
would
about
be the
commercial
precursor
vessels.
for
How many commercial vessels? It's been several weeks. How many commercial vessels, U.S. flagged, have transited the Red
Would
Sea?
you, Mr. Congressman, put civilian ships
The
in
questions
there
are not to
for
me.
military?
No. The whole reason for you to bomb them motherfuckers was for us to proceed having ships go through there. Answer the question. Where the fuck did they get this blockhead?
Sorry, there to you.
We have responsibly put military...
The answer is 0. I reclaim my time.
Yeah, Stinky. You are the file, Stinky. You were my bestie for decades. That's right. Pedo number 1 and pedo number 1A. Stinky. Oh, Stinky. Hey, for shits and giggles, I want to know, right? Are we winning yet?